Hi, this is Receive Joy.
This is Reese.
And I am Eve. And today we talk about the question, why is it important for me to journal?
All right, I'll begin. When I ask myself the question, Reese, why journal? I immediately came up with 8 great points that I'd love to share with you. Point number 1, it's a wonderful platform to collect your thoughts. And as I'm talking here about journaling, I suggest that you have one book. Receive Joy has put out a beautiful Ask and You Shall Receive journal called Daily Asking Journal. It's wonderful most wonderful because when we've been asked before, how do you journal? How can you do it in 5 or 6 minutes a day, keeping it with you all the time? I said, okay, this is the platform we use. And in that platform, it's broken up to different categories. So we encourage you, and if you look at the first page of this, the caption of this talk, you'll see one of our asking pages. So just look back at the picture there as you're listening here to the talk. All right, number 1, collect your thoughts. It's a great way to do that. And when you collect your thoughts, if you're writing them down, you can actually edit them, you can work with them. Number 2, journaling helps you organize your thoughts, organize your mind, organize your dreams. So you're collecting your thoughts, then you're organizing them. Number 3, ask daily. If you have a journal and you're writing, you can keep the dates next to them. You can give a challenge to yourself to journal for 30 days straight. You create this wonderful asking platform. So ask daily. It also forms a habit when you do it. We say that 21 times or more form a habit. Many of you have read a lot of studies on that. Yes, if you ask daily, you form a habit. You build a muscle. And this asking muscle helps us right in the line of petitioning God. It's what he wishes for us. Number 4, edit your words. When we've written them down, when we've collected our thoughts, we've organized them, we've asked daily, and now we edit our words. We can add and more on every page. It gives us a chance to jot ideas down, and then we can write about them or rewrite them or correct them or add to them. So as we edit, again, asking in our beautiful words that we've mentioned so many times, and we'll mention again today, your words matter because they move matter. Use your words, edit your words. Number 5, great people journal. Wow. If you look at the studies, and I remember the first time I was in my 20s, I heard this study that was put out there that they took the top graduates from Harvard University and they looked at all these different people that what was their key to their success. And they found that literally like 1% of the classes had the most wealth. And they followed the people over the course of their lifetime. I think this study was 30 to 50 years long. And the one thing they all had in common is they wrote down their desires, their commands, their declarations. They wrote down their goals. They kept themselves written organization of askings. So that is a powerful study, and it shows that people who care write things down. They organize their life on paper. So why have a book? Why does Receive Joy Daily Asking Journal come in play here? The book really helps you. So you have one, our book is set up for 3 months at a time. You'd have 4 journals. They all can sit on your shelf. They're sitting right on my desk. I keep my last couple years all together. You can put a black marker and write down the months that this journal was done and the year. I go back to my journals and I see where I've taped in business cards. I've penned my first ideas, and then maybe a year later I add more to those ideas. I reference these journals because let's say I met somebody and I was on a trip and I know I journaled about it. I know that I put contact information or pictures or inspirations written in these journals. So that is why one journal is so helpful. You can get your hands on it immediately. It's also good. My brother and I were out to breakfast this morning. We were talking about, boy, isn't it fun that you go back to journals from 10 years ago? My New Year's resolution always starts with reading my journals from 10 years prior to that year. And as I sit down and I see how much has come to manifestation, even if I just wrote it once and only blessed it one time or asked God's blessing over it one time, I offered it up in declaration, and so much has come true. In fact, I have to say that 99.9% of what has come true, and I've altered some of the others, and that's why they've come true in the new form. Number 7, keep track of all the wonders in your world. Keep track of the wonderful miracles that come into your life, the great people, places, things. As simple as you got the sale when you wanted that printer on sale, that you walk in and they had the exact color that you wished for. Keep track of the miracles that come every day. It's so uplifting and encouraging to yourself when you have your miracles recorded. I go back through that one box. It's in the lower left-hand corner of my daily journal, and I read the miracles from the last week, and it tickles me pink. I smile and I laugh and I go, yes, that was so fun when that came. And yes, going and receiving that little joy, whether it was getting the item for your exact price you wrote down you'd have it for, that it would be on sale when you walked in the door, that person inspired you and they were there at the meeting for you. They were the first person you thought of, and you ended up sitting right next to them. Those are all the miracles. You got the parking spot up front. The person greeted you and knew your name and was so friendly. The movie was better than you thought when you wrote it down that you're going to see the movie tonight. You came out saying, gosh, that Lion King movie really inspired me. I came out telling Sylvie how inspired I was, and I got ideas to write into our next book from watching one movie. And then point 8 that I have in this quick talk is it encourages us to prove God and to depend on Him more and more. So when we see how He has inspired our life, how it gets better and better and quicker when we're petitioning God, when we're writing this journal, we're asking this all to God. We're God trading then. We're saying, dear God, the how is up to you. How my yard is going to get put back together, even though when I look out the window, it's all dirt right now. I'm going to write about my beautiful, perfect yard, and I'm going to send that letter to you, God, and on my knees in great expectation of you, and I am petitioning you for this beautiful yard and more. I trust that you have it already. So it's encouraging. So I will turn this over to Eve, and I'll just go one last time over why I journal, everybody. Number 1, I collect my thoughts. Number 2, it's a platform to organize. Number 3, it's a daily asking habit. Number 4, I edit my words. Number 5, great people journal. I want to be great people with everybody. I love my great peopleness of myself. Number 6, it's the studies have proven that these rich people that are famous and wonderful and done wonder into this world have journaled before me. So I'm going to stand on their shoulders and I'm going to journal. Number 7, keep track of all the wonder in my life. I love keeping track. Number 8, it encourages us to petition God for more. So Eve, why do you journal?
So that was like a whole list of really compelling reasons already to start journaling, and I mark all of the above. And for me, it's basically when I go in front of God with my prayers, I wish to approach my Father in an organized way. So, yes, I can start just babbling. I mean, I know that my words create. However, if I go in an organized way in front of Him and present all my desires and askings in a very compelling way with the whys and with everything that is around it, I know that I hear myself better and He hears myself better. So for me, it's an organization platform to have my thoughts in place and everything that I care about throughout the day in one place. So, and for me, when we started to write Ask and You Shall Receive, it was a lot of changes happening in my life that made me realize, there's so much we have to really be conscious about every day, and it's plentiful. So how can I remember all of these great things to incorporate in my day, and to make one page the most important things that we all should do every day, that we can do in 5 minutes. Each of us can, like, really easy and fast do these kind of things in 5 minutes every day, and thus live a life by design and very organized. That is very compelling for me. So, and the most important things are to start with the gratitude, and that is the first box in the journal. And I can write every day what I'm grateful for, because it shows God my faith already, that I know that it's coming, and I am grateful for everything He has done so far in my life, and I absolutely are. I mean, everything is excellent and praiseworthy. So I can make my heart known with my askings in one big box and present the compelling whys. And then I have like a little teeny tiny corner with 5 things that I do today. And that is enough. If I do my 5 things in a 10-star experience and I do them excellent, I know that my day is absolutely fulfilled and worthy, and I'm solution oriented. So I know that by the end of the day, when I go to bed, everything is fulfilled, because He has me in His hand, because I can close my journal and I can just lay my hand upon it and pray for everything at once, because it is pre-scripted. I pre-ordered everything. I have everyone in my journal. I have a whole list. There's note pages in the back. I have all the people I care about and I pray for, and every MTM member is definitely on my list to be prayed over. So just know, just you being part of Million True Millionaires, you are prayed over, because we love you so much.
Yes, we love you. Have a beautiful day. Thanks for sharing with us.
Bye.
Bless you.